Okay, guys, so let's do some practice problems with naming things such as alcohols, ethers, thiols, and phenols. So there's this slide of practice problems, and the next slide is also practice problems. So if you haven't already, please go ahead and try these on your own before doing them with me, and I'm going to go through the answers now. Okay, so this first one, when we look at it, we notice we have our phenol here. So we know that our base name is going to be phenol. And then our naming for our phenols is that we need to number starting at where the oxygen is, and then go around the ring, making our other substituents the lowest number as we possibly can, and then naming those substituents. So we just have the 3-chloro. So we have 3-chlorophenol as our answer. Let's go down to the one below it now. So we see that we have a thiol here. So we know that this means that we need to have our normal name, ignoring the thiol, and then the placement of the thiol, and write thiol after it at the end. In this case, we don't have any other substituents, so we don't necessarily need to have the placement. So the name of this molecule without the thiol on it would be cyclohexane. And then we add thiol to the end, so cyclohexane thiol is our answer. Okay, top right over here, we have an ether. Let's keep purple, why not? We have an ether. So with ethers, we label or name either side and then put them in ABC order. So we have a propyl, and we have, let's do pink, an ethyl. So our name ethyl comes before propyl. So we have ethyl, propyl, ether. So our final name, ethyl propyl ether. And last but not least, we have our alcohol down here. Okay, so for alcohols, we're going to number our carbon chain, putting the alcohol at the lowest number possible. So let's do that first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That means that we have a heptane. So we're going to get rid of that E, A-N, get rid of the E and then replace it with an OL to show that we have an alcohol. We're going to say the placement of that alcohol now, which is at number 3. So all we're saying right now is that we have a alcohol at carbon number 3 on a 7-membered chain. And then we're going to add in our substituent. So at the 4 position, we have an ethyl. So 4-ethyl 3-heptanol is the answer. Okay, let's go on to the opposite. We're going to be given the name and we need to draw the molecule. So first off, we have dimethyl ether. So I know that an ether is an oxygen with something on either side. So I'm just going to draw that. That's how I like starting off with ethers, is you just put an oxygen and then you can fill in either side. In this case, this is actually the answer because we have a methyl group on either side. 2 methyl groups. Okay, we're going down 4-octanol. So I have an alcohol. So what I'm going to do is draw the molecule, pretending that it didn't have the alcohol first, and then I'm going to add on that where that alcohol is. So if I dropped the OL and put an E back to replace it going backwards, I would have octane. So let's draw octane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then at the 4 position, we have an alcohol. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's the answer right there. Okay, we have a thiol here. Oh no, there is a little bit of a typo. Right here, there should be a space. pentane space thiol. Just so you guys know, to be 100% correct. Okay, so let's look just at the molecule without the thiol part. So we have pentane is our base. So we have 5 atoms, 1, 2, 3, or 5 carbon atoms, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then let's number them so that we put our thiol at the 3 position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So at the 3 position, I'm going to put my thiol. Okay, and then my last one here, 4-methylphenol. So we have phenol as our base. So we know we can draw our phenol molecule. We're going to just pick a direction and number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then let's put all of our substituents on. So at the 4 position, we have a methyl group. So I'm going to put, let's erase this 4. There we go. Put a new one in. So at the 4 position, we have a methyl group. Okay, hopefully you guys did pretty good with that. Practice these a ton. There's lots of different rules with the different kinds of molecules. So first off, being able to identify the type of molecule that you're talking about is going to be the first step in following the rules correctly. So identifying the molecule, and then as you're learning, going back to your notes page and following the instructions there is going to be your go-to. But that is all I've got for you right now, and I'll see you in the next video.